On the fourth night I told the king of a merchant, a good man, a rich man, who tossed away a handful of date stones and was condemned to die for it. Listen.
A merchant of silks and spices owed money in a far city. He kissed his children, mounted his camel, and set out across the desert, as he had 100 times. At noon he rested at an oasis, ate his dates, and tossed the stones aside, as every traveler has always done. But one stone struck something no man could see. The sand rose up, a jinni, vast with grief, blade in hand. "Your stone struck down my son, unseen by your kind," he thundered. "A life owes a life. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Mercy, I did not see!" "Give me 1 year to settle my debts and my children, and I swear to return to this very spot." The merchant did not run, and the jinni, hearing the oath, agreed. He went home, paid every debt, portioned his wealth, held his children as they slept. When the year turned, he packed his provisions and went back into the desert to keep his word. No chains brought him back, no guard, only his word. He sat beneath the palm where his fate had an appointment and waited, as calmly as a man waits for a friend. Before sunset, 3 old men crossed the dunes, one with a gazelle, one with 2 black dogs, one with a mule. They heard his tale and stayed to see it end. At the appointed hour, the desert stood up. The jinni strode from the storm and found not 1 man waiting, but 4. "Will you sell 1/3 of his fate," said the first, "for a story? Will you sell 1/3 of his fate for a story?" "My wife bore me no child, so a slave girl gave me a son. Jealous, she turned to dark magic and made the mother a cow, the boy a calf. At the feast I nearly slew them both, not knowing. A wise girl saw the truth, freed my son, wed him, and turned my jealous wife into this very gazelle." "By the honor of the jinn," said the jinni slowly, "a wondrous tale. I grant you 1/3 of him, 1/3 bought with 1 story." The second old man stepped forward. "These 2 dogs," said the second old man, "are my brothers. Jealous of my fortune, they cast me to sea. A spirit bride judged them. Still, I forgive them." The third old man stepped forward.
I came home from a journey and found my wife had broken faith. She raised her hand before I could speak, and I became a dog, driven from my own door. "A kind butcher's daughter freed me, taught me her craft. I went home and worked the same spell on my faithless wife. This patient mule is her, still. Debt paid."
At dawn the jinni bowed, to the tellers, not to me, the merchant would say ever after, and unrambled into the wind. And he never threw a date stone again without looking first.
3 tales, my king, for 3/3 of a life. The jinni came for vengeance and left enriched. It is the oldest bargain in the world, someone always telling a story to stay alive.
The king was silent a long while, and the jinni gained by the bargain, you say?
He did, my lord, and he looked at me the way a man looks at a mirror. Tomorrow the king wants the tale I would not tell, or perhaps I will begin another instead. That is the teller's privilege. Sleep well, Baghdad. The bargain holds 1 more day.